rock star. Feeling like
It's on! This is the very first time you've landed on this channel. What we do here is fitness, health, beauty, and fashion related affairs. Now why we do that is because my name is Sandra Moore and I am an NASM certified personal trainer, so for obvious reasons, and I am also an actress, a model, and a blogger. Now moving on, today's topic is super exciting. How many times have you not looked at those fit bunnies? They go up on stage, you give it all that, and you can see every single muscle in their body and the veins are screaming and you go like, wow, I wonder how they do that. Now we all know they eat a bit funny and they train loads, but we don't actually know what they do now, do they? What's the magic behind? What's the science behind? That's another thing. We incorporate science in everything on this channel. We're going to be talking about the how-to to the competition bodybuilding diet. And what better person to teach us than somebody who's walked the walk and talked the talk, basically a national vice champion, none other than Vlad Tipu. I'm just gonna roll a couple of images while I talk about him, because this guy, look at that. You can see every single muscle. Amazing. How to do it? Coming right up. Before starting the competition diet, you are gonna need some tools. You're obviously gonna need to go to the gym, so you're gonna need a gym membership. You're gonna need a food scale. Yeah, if we're talking size, we're talking numbers. And if we're talking numbers, we're also talking about the app MyFitnessPal. You need to not only count your macros, but also input them in a daily diary. He doesn't have time, he doesn't have any time to be with me here today, so he can say this to you guys. So every single piece of info that I'm going to give you guys today comes from Vlad Tipu. He couldn't be with us here today because he's in the gym training for another competition, but I will be the messenger, okay? So you got your food scale, you got your MyFitnessPal account. Let's start. The program has been designed for a 3-month period. You're going to start your week 1 of month 1 with some basic core values. The values are as it follows. You are going to start in your bulking stage. You need to bulk first, which means you're going to be eating 3,000 calories as a whole. And when we split it down, it's going to be 300 grams of carbs, 160 grams of protein, and 80 to 90 grams of fat. These are your core values. Now, as we move on, it's a weekly thing that you need to stick to, so it's pretty easy. The theory behind it is this. Every single week, you're going to be decreasing your carbs by 15 grams, increasing your protein by 8 grams, and when it comes to your fats, you're going to be making the adjustments monthly, on a monthly basis, right? What you're going to be doing is decreasing by 10%, which equates to 9 grams. So every single month, you're going to be eating 9 grams less of fat. Now, let's be even more specific. This is week 1 of your competition diet, of your 3-month cycle. You are going to be starting with your core values and decreasing. 300 minus 15 grams of carbs is 285 grams. Then your protein increases, so you're gonna have 160 plus 8, 168 grams of protein. And then your fats, you can just toy with your fat, okay? And what does anatomy say? Anatomy says that everybody's different. So if you feel like eating 80 to 90 grams of fat on your first week, you do so. If not, you can start decreasing already. See how you feel, right? By the start of your 2nd month, you need to be eating minus 10% less fat. So minus 9 grams of fat. That is all you need to know about your fat. How you toy with it and when you start decreasing, or you can't be increasing. When you start decreasing is up to you, okay? Now your calories, you need to decrease your calories by 67 every single week. So basically it's going to go 3,000 minus 67 on your week 1, which is a grand total of 2,933. You're going to be following this scheme along. Ultimately, your chart should look something like this. Now, for the purpose of time saving, we went on and done it all. You should see it on the screen right now. This is how your competition diet macro scheme should look like. Take a nice print screen of that, follow it along, and you'll see it's easier than you thought. But wait! 10 days before your competition, lads, we're gonna be entering the unloading, loading, and then the final 24-hour stages. These 3 stages are all completely different, and you really need to pay attention to me right now, because if you don't do this right, you're not gonna get the results and you're not gonna get the medal, right? So, 10 days before the competition, for 4 days, for a time frame of 4 days, you're gonna be in the unloading period. What happens here? You start drinking water like a goose, which means you're gonna drink your weight in water somehow. This is how. For each 10 kgs of your body weight, you have to drink 1 liter of water. So, I'll give you an example. Vlad Tipu, he weighs 80 kilos, which means he drinks 8 liters of water per day. You do the math for yourself. Drink that water, and also, this is where we cut the carbs out. This is where we start eating protein plus salt only. That's it, end of. This is what you're gonna be eating for 4 days. Now, whether you're a vegan or not, if you're a vegan, I'm sure you know what kind of protein you need to eat, right? Your quinoas, your peas, yeah. I'm not a vegan, so I would be eating chicken probably. Now, just meat and salt for people who are not vegans. Meat and salt. Anyway, the key element is that you remember you have to eat protein and salt. Also, in your unloading stage, this is where you start cutting out your workouts. So the workouts that you're going to be doing now for like 2 to 3 days, you can still work out, but they're going to be volume workouts. So you basically go to the gym, you pick up those tiny weights, and you do loads of reps, and you call it a day. I don't even think you're going to be able to do anything more than that, to be honest with you, because you're going to be exhausted considering what you're eating. Meat and salt, remember? Yeah, that's it. I just want to make sure you guys, I'm clear about this because it's so important. You tweak the way you eat and you tweak the way you work out, and you only work out for 2 to 3 days, and then you stop it. You stop working out altogether. After that, we go into the loading phase. These changes, all this, you keep up for 4 days. After these 4 days are over, we go into the loading stage, where we cut the protein out, and we cut the salt out, and we start drinking less and less water as the days go by. Also, very important in our unloading phase, we only eat 300 to 400 grams of rice, okay? Not more, not less. 300 to 400 grams of rice per day, 9 meals, 9 tiny meals, to keep our metabolism as fast as possible. The more meals we eat, the faster our metabolism is going to be. Rice with cinnamon and raisins. Boom! That's it. Now, moving on to our final 24 hours before the competition. Now this is where it all gets critical. Also, don't forget, at this point in the unloading phase, we are still not working out. At this point, we have not been working out, and we are not working out, and we won't be working out. I need to make this clear, because we will not have the resources and the power to do so, and it might actually harm us if we do. So please don't work out, okay? The final 24 hours, the critical 24 hours before the competition, where we change our diet and our feed, and we keep our mind frame in the right direction, because this is where it's going to get a little bit tough. We're still not working out, just to make that clear. We start eating, as Vlad Tipu advises, only rice crackers. This is what he eats. He eats rice crackers only. I just want to make sure I'm clear. Okay. Also, if you can, if it is possible for you not to drink any water whatsoever, do so, because water, let's just say water obstructs the view to your muscles. Water obstructs the view to all those muscles you've been carving and working hard to maintain, right? So if you can't drink no water, don't. But listen to me, if you ain't feeling well 24 hours before your competition, you drink that water, son. You drink that water, because if you don't drink that water, you ain't gonna be on your toes ready to pose, you know, and that's what we want. We want you on your toes on competition day more than anything else, right? How are you gonna get that medal if you can't turn up, right? So just to make it clear again, if you're feeling good, don't drink any water 24 hours before the competition. If you're not feeling good, drink some water, because you need it, okay? Rice crackers, water tweaking, no water, and we're going to arrive to competition day. And this is so exciting, isn't it? Competition day, 45 minutes before the competition, this is what you do. You drink some pre-workout. This is what Vlad Tipu does. He drinks some pre-workout, and his preferred brand is Rush from Weider. He drinks his pre-workout and he eats something sweet. Now, his sweet of choice is ice cream, because it's the fastest to absorb into the system. If you want to eat a Snickers, go ahead and eat that Snickers, boy. You're about to go on stage and give a song, so this is it. This is the sweetest moment, isn't it? Right, so you have your pre-workout, you eat your ice cream or Snickers or whatever you want, and you take a dab of salt, and place it under your tongue. That's gonna make your veins pop, son, and that's pretty much it. And then you go on stage and you smash it, and then you subscribe. Listen, it's okay, it's fine. Don't subscribe to this channel right now. Go nuts. Subscribe after you've tried it. That's fine with me, because what we want to do here is literally help people, and it's not about the likes and it's not about the subs. It's about you getting that medal. And even if you get it and you never write to me again, I will still be happy, you know? And so will Vlad Tipu. Let's not forget, all this information, it wouldn't be here today without his consent, his approval, his blessing, and obviously all his life experience. So thank you so much, Vlad, for applying all this to us. But I don't think he would have had the time to explain all this on camera, as he's very, very busy. He competes, he trains. Yeah. Why aren't you busy, Sandra? Moving on. Now, thank you very much for watching this. Hit subscribe if you want. If you don't, that's fine with me. Thanks for watching anyway. You're a superstar. See you at the next one, and good luck with that competition.